Every time a rich guy comes into healthcare, they always fail. And
why is that?
Because they try to work inside the system.
I said this for so long, and rich guys that want to get into healthcare, you're better off coming to someone like me because I've already gone through what you are not going to see and money can't fix. I have meetings all the time. All these people, hey, we want to do this. We're going to start this company. And I have to tell them, you don't understand healthcare. It's not like selling a t-shirt. Every community is different. Every neighborhood is different. And you have to get them to trust you. And also, rich guys, are you willing to wait 10, 15, 20 years for that return? This isn't an overnight success. This takes time. You got to love these people. But let's listen to what Mark Cuban is saying.
JPMorgan, Warren Buffett, and Amazon got together, created a company, I think it was called Haven, about 5 years ago, where they said they were going to change healthcare. Within 3 years, they were dust.
I'm going to say this because one of the things, and I don't know if we can find it, I never believed that the Walmart healthcare or Walmart type of senior care was going to work. And I was very open about that. And I remember sitting there with the company, and they were telling me about how they were going to be able to facilitate a one-stop shop for seniors. And I had to remind them, seniors, Medicare, what they were going for, 65 and older. Yes, a one-stop shop would be great. But how are they going to get here? How are they going to get here? They completely missed that. And it was the biggest thing that I said early on. I remember when they opened one in Fayetteville, and I went there and I met with them, and they said, Henry, what do you think? I said, you don't understand your community. The people that are here don't even leave the house that are older, a lot of them. And if they do, the doctors that they had, they've been going to for 20, 30 years. Why would they leave them just to come to your store to go see a doctor? It's not going to happen. If you wanted to do it, this is what I would have done. I told them this. Obviously, they didn't tell anybody else. This is free. You go to every doctor in the community and you tell them that you would then buy out their practice and move them to your facility. That's how you do that. You cannot come into healthcare and think you're just going to set up shop and run it. It's not going to work like that. Could it have worked? Sure, it could have been fantastic. But what they had to do was go to every doctor, every geriatrics doctor in the community that was privately owned and say, hey, I want to buy your practice and I want you to come work for me for 4 years. And so then you transition those people over here. Had they done that, like I told them, they would have been a no-brainer. They would have had a very, very successful business model. And what I always tell people, healthcare is not like any other business. It is not like any other business. But had you done that, you'd have been very successful. So to Mark Cuban's point, a lot of people have come into healthcare and failed. And I will say this because it's very important. And people ask me, Henry, if you're near my academy or whatever, how do you do this without a lot of money? Here's the truth. I'm going to tell you. Because you're asking, I'm going to tell you. Most people who do these types of things do it for the outcomes of having a very fashionable or lavish lifestyle, right? So they have Ferraris. They just call these people with Ferraris and all these mansions and people with $7 million homes in the Philippines. I don't have any of that stuff. That's the key. That is literally the only key that I can tell you that I have. From 2014 to like 2021, I drove a 2005 Infiniti. I'm giving you the truth. This is how this works, right? So for that long time, then I finally get a car, whatever. And it's like, but it's 7, 8 years of hard work, running around, trying to figure it out, not buying anything, not even investing in the market. Honestly, I'm just tripling, quadrupling down on the business, not even being able to have really enough for myself for over a decade. But the moment that it works for you, it's going to work. But I'm telling you, for those people who want to get into this game, you're better off partnering with us than trying to come in and compete with us. Because trying to come in and compete with us, you'll never be able to do it. But let me know what you all think in the comments. Thanks.